Okay, let us have a good look here at question 5. Now, as I always say, you don't necessarily need to read the text, especially if you are under time pressure. It is simply there to give you context to the questions for something like voornaamwoorde. Now, I know it is 2024. We're trying to be woke out here when it comes to everyone's pronouns, but look, this is Afrikaans. We're just trying to push for the marks. Okay, so 5.1, we're solving for our leesteken. A leesteken is a punctuation mark. We're starting the sentence off with wil jy, so that's a question. It gets a vraagteken, question mark. Gee die selfstandige naamwoord hier. So give a noun, a standalone noun, from communiceer, which is a werkwoord, a verb. It needs to become a selfstandige naamwoord, so it becomes communicasie, from communicate to communication. 5.3, daar is 'n spelfout hier. It's definitely goeie, and there's 4 vowels with a question like that. Goeie. 5.4, we need to change the sentence here to a bevelsin, a more instruction type question. So we need it to begin with a verb. Our verb here, verb 1, is going to be verbeter. So our question is going to read, verbeter so jou sosiale verhoudings met ander mense. That's it. So in other words, we just rewrite this portion of the sentence here and we get our answer. That's it. We drop the jy completely. Gee die korrekte vorm. So dit is die een plek. Een to eerste. This is a very common one. Homonym, as I've said in our last 3 or 4 videos, a homonym. Homonym. Words that are spelled the same but have 2 different meanings. So slag has 2 different meanings. So slag can mean slaughter or the word impact. So something like die man slag die bok af, the man slaughtered the buck. Or alternatively, something like someone's death had a massive impact. So maybe sy dood was 'n groot geslag vir die gesin. So that death had a major impact on the family. Betreklike voornaamwoord, wat of wie. Okay, when we speak about people, we always go with wat. Same with iemand of enige iemand, we go with wat. Verkleinwoord, pad, changes to not paitjie like this. We double the A, so there's 2 A's here. Paitjie. Voegwoord, sodat, goes to the middle. So jy moet diep asemhaal sodat jy kalm kan raak. Jy kalm kan raak. So the raak goes to the end and we introduce a kan. Toekomende tyd, future tense, jou leeftaal, that is, it goes to the end of the sentence and becomes wees. So the answer, jou leeftaal sal ook baie negatief wees. 5.11, the infinitive. How are we going to write this down? So jy behoort oogkontak te maak. Oogkontak. Now we introduce our te maak as iemand anders praat. So we introduce it just before our verb 1. We introduce the te just before verb 1 when looking at Stompie. 5.12, we've got an expression here. Dit is sleg as iemand jou nie in die oë kan wat as hulle met jou. So it's bad or it's rude when people don't look at you in the eyes when they speak to you. So when people don't look at you. What is look in Afrikaans? Look is easy one, kyk. And if it was a voorzetsel, we would always add kyk na. Okay, that's a voorzetsel question, completely unrelated. It was a hypothetical. Antoniem, ouer. So the opposite of older would be younger, but with the G, not jonker, jonger with the G. Afkorting, which is an abbreviation. Naamlik, so we generally break it up into lettergrepe, so naamlik, and we take the first letter from the eerste lettergreep and then L from the second. So it becomes NL. That's like a quick hack for afkortings. It works more often than not, but obviously take everything with a pinch of salt. And then we need to study the picture. Okay, that's our next question. Okay, so this is the picture. Again, we only look at this, diary entry for context. So a nice samenstelling here. So skoolloopbaan, there's nothing that we add here. It doesn't become skole or anything like that. It's simply skoolloopbaan. You just add the 2 together. Ek kan nie glo or beloof. Now, this is a pretty tricky one. Glo means to believe and beloof means promise. But they like asking this one because glo is believe. Beloof, it sounds like believe, so it's meant to trip everyone up. So I can't believe. So the answer here is going to be Glo. Gee die correcte woord. Is it aardbol or atlas? So if we look very carefully, is that an atlas or is it a globe? Aardbol is globe, it's definitely going to be that. Dit laat my altyd wat? Dit laat my altyd on my liefde vir hierdie vak dink. Look, this word means subject for all those wondering, like why is this guy cussing at us now? 5.1.15, skryf die onderwerp. Onderwerp is the subject. The subject here is going to be my onderwyser. That would be verb 1 and so on and so on. It's time, and that would be our little verb 2. And 5.15.6, kies die correcte homofoon. So daarom wil ek 'n wat met geografie as hoofvak verwerf. So graad means bone, but graad means grade. So it's definitely going to be grade because we are speaking about geography here in a school context.